Welcome back to Skatepunk. This is your boy Julio out here with another shoe review. Today I'm reviewing a shoe that I thought was a very interesting choice, and you know what? It was pretty decent. You know, core brand. I wanted to give a little bit more back, and I decided to try out the Emerica Pillar. All right, this is a special edition creature collab. I thought it was really cool, and you probably can kind of see it if I move this at the right angle just because it's dirty, but the sole is clear and there's a cool little bone there. The shoe's leather. I thought leather would be cool and I might be like, you know, last a little bit longer. I know that most shoes now have like the rubber toe thing. You can definitely kind of feel it sometimes when you're shuffling around on the shoe. And you know, I wanted a bit of a mid-top, a bit more support when I'm skating, and still that vulcanized sole. I skated the Wino G6 a while back, so I know that Emerica isn't playing with these insoles, and these were actually pretty good. You know, it's a very simple shoe. Again, it's vulcanized, so you're still gonna feel something, but you know what? The insoles are removable, so you get to throw in that FP remind. I don't know what you're into. You know, it's got these nicely colored sole, and I thought it was really cool that I had this like slit in the like heel area. That way, you know, I figured it wasn't going to be too tight, and you know, there's still some mobility in there. And you know, the shoe features this kind of, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a neoprene tongue centering strap. It's, you know, pretty decently thick, so the shoe felt like it was on my foot the whole time. More brands should do this, or it should just come standard with skate shoes. You can see here, this is my left foot. The sidewalls are pretty thick. Again, leather is pretty durable, so it kind of may be affected in a positive and a negative way. If you've ever skated leather, you know it's a very tough material. You know, there's issues with gripping. Now with these shoes, I think I just started trying to learn varial flips. You know, I was really excited to learn them. I'm fucking terrible at skateboarding, as some of you have seen, and that's why I don't really share clips. I just in there and I'm just skating like I'm 12 years old, and I got my first skateboard, and I'm just trying to get them kickflips out of the way there. And this is how my dominant foot looks. As you see, definitely very beat up. The shoe's definitely separating from the sole. It's super beat up. The leather is fine, but then again, like I said earlier, leather is leather. I think when I got to this point, I just kind of got tired of the shoe. Maybe it was that frustration, getting tired, exhausted of just missing the trick and spending so much time. This is kind of the wear and tear. As a heel flipper, I noticed that this shoe held up really well. That's a cool thing about mid tops. And if you like heel flips, it's not like low tops where you're just gonna go through your sock and next thing you know, you're bleeding and it sucks and it burns. But these shoes held up really well for heel flips. I got like some wear and tear through this like heel lock-in area, which I thought was kind of cool. Little kind of like rubber heel cap. They have these ollie pads, but I ollie very weirdly. I think it's mostly just kind of like in the toe area. I'm a mutant. It is what it is. Sometimes you all skate differently. I'm sure like anybody could put work in there. I have a friend who was getting down with the backside flips, and he went through shoelaces. So that's something you're definitely going to go through with shoes, especially these shoes. And now since I'm moving on to the flaws, one of the things I didn't like about this shoe is although it's a mid top, it feels more like a low top. You might as well just get like a knife and just cut around. The shoe feels really well locked in, but this just kind of feels like it's just there. I didn't feel like it was very supportive unless you're just there like tightening up all the way. Like I said earlier, once I got through this much wear, the flick just stopped being fun, which I guess it's with all shoes. I went through the sole, but you know, it's still relatively grippy. You know, I think the only issue with the grip is just, again, that wear. It's just too smoothed out that it doesn't matter how I flick. It just would miss all the time, and that definitely got frustrating. The shoe's pretty decent. It just held up well. There's this rubber part to go through. Suede would probably compensate for this wear just because suede grips that much more. It's a decent shoe. It's solid. It's reliable. Maybe I would buy them again another suede, but I got other shoes to review. Go ahead if you're feeling like a shoe that's just kind of a mid-top just for show. Definitely try these. Shout out to Emerica. Their TM is a great guy, solid dude. Really in love with the brand. You know, give them a try. Emerica is a solid brand. They've been around for this long and they're still a core brand. So, you know, why not give your money back to skateboarding outside of like boards and deck? You know, buy a t-shirt maybe if you don't like the shoes. Support brands. They make more stuff out of soft goods, so go for it. Thank you for watching Skatepunk, and we hope to hear more back from you soon. Goodbye.